So I'm here with Arnie Toews, lead pastor of North Shore Alliance Church from 1982 to 1990. Man who was instrumental in moving us into our current property. Tell us a little bit about what it was like pastoring our congregation in the mid-1980s.
Well, when I came to the congregation, they were a very discouraged group of people. They were down to 35 adults. The district's hope was to pull this situation out of the wilderness, as Gordon put it, because the church was about to close, and he knew that unless something drastic happened, it was over. They had had numerous pastors in a short period of time. They had actually taken a vote to close.
I know that you had several moves. You sold the property in West Vancouver. Tell us a little bit about the vision to purchase the St. George's and 23rd Street property.
Well, the congregation, and especially the leadership, agreed, first of all, that if there was anything major was going to happen, they were going to have to move. And I went to City Hall and I discovered this piece of property right across the street from the rec center. And I discovered that there was going to be a light at that intersection at 23rd and St. George's. That's one of the times when I really believe that God spoke to me in a very tangible way. I parked my car one day in the middle of that property and went around and touched every corner post. And I was convinced the Lord seemed to say to me, every place that the sole of your foot treads, that's what I've given you. And I shared that with the congregation, and they were encouraged, and we put things in place in order to purchase the property from that point on.
So then you've acquired the property and you have your groundbreaking service on Sunday, October the 1st, 1986. And you have a vision for a very cool visual that day. Tell us about the church service.
On that day, we couldn't use the rec center, and so we rented several tents, and we got 100 helium-filled balloons and got some grease pencils, and we got the people to write on those balloons their prayer for the vision of the church. And we said a prayer, and we let those balloons go up all at the same time. And it was like the people were lifted up with the balloons, and they were really excited. Attendance-wise, that's the day we actually passed the 100 mark of North Shore Alliance, and we never looked back.
Now, let's dig a little bit more into the vision. What were the congregants hoping God would do through a new, permanent, centrally located North Shore Alliance Church building?
Well, first of all, we felt that it was our responsibility to impact the local community for Jesus Christ. We wanted to see the congregation come to maturity in Christ. We wanted to train workers for the mission field, and we wanted to plant new churches. We had a very clear vision as to what we wanted to accomplish, and we believe that God laid the groundwork for that. I am so thankful for the years that God gave us to serve there and for what He did. To Him be all of the glory. And I wish you all the best as you look forward to the next 75 years. God has been faithful, and He will continue to do that. He builds His church, and the gates of hell will not stand up against it.